Good morning, everyone. Michael and CJ coming to you from Mr. Goodrich right now, heading down the road. CJ, where are we heading today?
The Performance Automotive swap meet at the Gray Fairgrounds.
Now, this is before what they're saying is going to be snowmageddon, so who knows what we're going to run into.
It'll probably be all rain.
Probably be all rain because the weatherman, they don't know what they're doing anymore. I tell you, it ain't no Johnny Woods, is it, CJ? So. But anyways, y'all come along with us. Let's ride over and see if there's anybody there. I know they're going to close it a little bit early today to send everybody home. So we didn't get to go yesterday. Dad went yesterday. He said it was pretty decent. So, but let's go see what we can find. Here we go. Well, folks, that ain't vanilla ice cream on the road there. That's actually liquid salt brine. But one good thing, it's dry. Just hope we can get back home before it gets wet and can stick to the vehicle. Well, we made it to the gate, and general admission prices, folks, is only $10. Well, now we got Mr. Goodrich Park. Let's turn over here and go see what kind of goodies we can find. Oh, wait, here's a pretty nice 03 to 06 SS truck. And wait, was that a for sale sign I seen in the window? It sure was. It's like the seller's asking $9,000. Be a good little project truck for somebody. Now let's get to the parts. Well, folks, for big vendors, it looks like it was Dave's truck parts that showed up. And, hey, I'll tell you what, any kind of truck part 47 to 97, they've got it. And even Mr. Goodrich has got a slew of his parts on it. We've made trips over there before. But let's get to the junk now. Let's see what kind of goodies we can find in the used parts swap meets. Son, right off the bat, that's a 77, 78 Trans Am nose there and some truck grills. But I don't need any of that junk. Let's keep looking. Now, as you can see, old CJ's way ahead of me looking for junk. And of course, my goal always is to get him to spend some of that old molded money he keeps in his back pocket, but I don't know if he's going to today or not. Well, now here we have an old 60s Ford Starliner with a big hood scoop. Now, I personally don't like the hood scoop, but these cars here, they look great stock. I remember the Dave Blackwell here in town, here in Elizabeth's got one. He passed away, his son's got it now, but it was jet black. Knock your eyes out. And this one could too. Well, now this ain't Power Revere and the Raiders. It ain't a SS396, but this is a gorgeous 66 Chevelle Malibu. After sale sign ain't no price, just a phone number. But man, it's got killer stance, great set of wheels, and it could be yours. And up in front of it, we've got some hubcaps and some old fenders. Looks like it says 65 or 66 SS hubcaps there. And let's look through the rest of these used parts for a few minutes here this guy's got with the Chevelle. Never know what you might find. And here's a buddy of mine that I'm known by Rusty Cars on Facebook. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. He's got his Dodge roll-off truck and a rat rod on it. He wheels and deals on old hot rods and stuff on the side. And I'll tell you what, that old roll-off truck's cool. And he's also got this Suburban here. I think it's an 87 model. Very cool looking Suburban, good stance. And he's got it for sale. I think he's got it listed for $9,500 or so. But it makes somebody a sweet ride too, and it's a great looking Suburban. Well, by golly, picking back through the used stuff, there's a OBS truck grill, 95 up, and wait, is that a Trans Am steering wheel laying there? Heck yeah, it is. Got valve covers and a little bit of everything. Let's see what kind of other merchandise we might find from these vendors. Now, folks, as some people say, it was a little bit brisk and refreshing. That's why CJ still got his hands in his pockets. But he still ain't pulled out them fresh, crisp $20 bills out and bought anything yet. Maybe he will. Like I said, because it was so brisk and refreshing, there wasn't many vendors outside, and we move on down through here looking. Oh wait, that's my kind of language right there. That's a tune port injection system off of an IROC or a Corvette. Don't need another one though. I got about 5 of them. Well, as Bill Engvall says, here's your sign. Definitely my sign to go in and get warm and check out what's inside. And boy, yo, it was very nice and cozy in the buildings looking at the parts. Like I said, that's one good thing about swap meet. You never know what somebody's going to bring out of the hollers and out of the garages and the woodwork and try to sell. Sometimes it's a deal, sometimes it's not, but that's all in the game of looking. You never know what's going to be there. Now, another reason we come to these swap meets is for doodads and trinkets and your tapes and your sandpaper and roll lock disc and stuff like that. And heck, this guy here's Evan selling tasers. He said, buy one for your wife for personal protection. Well, I hate to hurt his feelings. My wife don't need one for personal protection. She's got her own, if you know what I mean. Pew pew. Uh-oh, trinkets in hand. Guess I better go see this feller and cash out. Well, I guess I'm the first one to get into the old wallet and get some money out. Of course, it's for working purposes. I had to get me some Scotch-Brite pads. They're usually cheap around here, so let's see what else we can find in this place. See what kind of other goodies we can find. Because CJ still ain't bought nothing. See them hands in them pockets? CJ, get them hands out. Holy great wall of valve covers. This vendor here's got everything you need, from valve covers, gaskets, all kinds of goodies. Let's see what else we can find. Well, they've even got these new LS style valve covers to make them look old. A lot of LS parts in this table. I like it. Of course, I like to keep old with old and new with new, but they are cool hot rods with LS's in them too. Talking about rare old parts, well, looky here. An old GM ignition box. You don't see that with GM stamped on it anymore. Well, let's turn back around here. Oh, wait. That's something that looks familiar. By golly, there's a set of the Chevelle and Camaro rally wheels. Well, I think we've about walked through this whole building now. I think we should get down to the bigger buildings and see what's down there. Well, I think we found the tool vendor. He's got anything from ratchets to sockets to Allen wrenches, anything you could think of. Well, now this next vendor here, you see that gray square body door back there in the back? I think they give CJ sticker shock on that unit. Because I don't think I'm going to get him to buy anything today after he got the price on that door. Kind of made him tuck his tail between his legs and run out the door crying. Alright, folks, let's head into the final building, the big building. And there's usually trinkets and stuff in here as well. And now this fella over here has some pretty cool stuff. He had a lot of mid-70s dealer brochures from Chevelle, Camaro, Malibu, Novas. Pretty neat stuff. Now, this fella here is always at the swap meet. He's usually at a lot of swap meets. He's got some killer deals on wheels, and hey, look at them. That looks like a kind of close to a wheel. That looks like a good looking wheel there, and shoot, they ain't bad priced. I like a good looking set of wheels. They make your car stand out, or truck. Now, one thing I want is a set of the old style torque thrusts like those right there to put on my 69 Camaro eventually one of these days. The gray centered. Don't want the polished, I just want the gray centered with the polished lip. Well, it looks like here we've got some shiny alternators and wait, is that fuel injection? No, that's some distributors there, and got some LS intakes, and this guy's got a lot of cool stuff too. Like I say, you never know what you're gonna find at the swap meet. Always some cool junk and parts and new parts and everything about it. And folks, believe it or not, CJ didn't get a thing.
All right, everyone, that concludes the coverage of the Performance Automotive Swap Meet in Gray, Tennessee. Off quite a bit because of the weather this year, wasn't it, CJ?
I mean, they steal some good stuff here, but not much at all.
No, the weather had a big factor. The weatherman had a big factor in that.
I mean, the weather's nice.
But they're calling for a big snowstorm and ice storm to come in tonight. So I'd say a lot of people's kind of got scared a little bit of that. So, but y'all, that concludes the coverage. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'm Michael.
I'm CJ.
We'll catch you on the next episode of Mad Bow Tie Garage. We're gone.